Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm a board certified family nurse practitioner and a certified menopause provider. I wanted to take a few minutes to explain in a little more detail what the MenoCircle is about. So, it's a 4-month program, and we're going to meet twice a month. One meeting is going to be kind of like a book club with a theme for the month. And then the second meeting is going to be what I call open office hours. So, in those open office hours, I'll be facilitating as a coach. You can ask me medical questions, not about your medical health, but general things like I'm I've heard that itchy ears is a part of perimenopause, that sort of thing. And we can also refer back to some of the issues or questions that are brought up in the text that we're using. So let's talk a little bit about what these three themes are. They're split into the gross or physical body, and I don't mean gross because your body is gorgeous the way that it is. Then we move on to the subtle body, the spirit, and then finally the relational body. And I've used these three themes because in reality, we can't even move into hormonal care without addressing the root cause of what might be happening for us. I love hormones, and hormones are incredible. However, if we don't have some of the fundamental systems in place, it's kind of like just it's just like throwing a band-aid on top of a big gaping wound. So let's talk about the first theme. For the first theme, the body, we're going to spend August and September reading the metabolism repair for women. Now, Laura Briden, who wrote this book, is a naturopathic doctor, and she's written the hormone repair manual and the period repair manual. I might have screwed those names up, but those are extremely important books that I know for a fact when I've run groups before, people have used those books to change the way that not only they deal with their hormonal health, but the people that they love. So we're going to go ahead and really understand what metabolism means and what it is. This is not about losing weight. You may lose weight if you follow these strategies, but this is about understanding your body better and understanding that your body is beautiful and so amazing as it is, and how we can tweak by the foods we choose or what time we eat, or if we're focusing on sugar, exercise, sleep, but how the metabolism works. And so that does incorporate discussion about hormones, thyroid, the nervous system. You get the idea. But we're going to spend 2 months on that because you've spent all of these years getting to this one place with your body, and maybe you just need a little tweak, or maybe this will be some aha moments for you, which it has been for me reading this book. As we move into October and we move into the fall, we're going to then focus on our rest. So hopefully by August and September, you've really got an idea of where you are in your metabolic health. And we're going to continue to work on that. And this group is going to continue to have a support system for that work, but we'll shift focus to radiant rest, where we learn how to take time and we learn how to understand and listen to the messages of the subtle body or the spirit body. Again, this is not a religious thing. This is not you following any particular practice. This is just about rest and how we intentionally find rest. Finally, in November, before you know what happens in November and December and January, we're going to be doing a focus on relational body. So we've gotten our physical body together. We've got some really deep information. We've nurtured ourselves by understanding how to rest, and we're incorporating these things now regularly. And in this 4th month, we're going to start to experience and examine how we relate to people. In this book, there's a focus on one-on-one relationship or intimate relationship, romantic relationship, but I've listened to it, I've read it a couple times now, and I think that it can be applied, especially, it can be applied to all intimate relationships. So, not just romantic, but what are the patterns that we've taken as being children when we were children? And we are now adult children. What are the patterns that we bring into our relationship as parents? And what is the pattern that we bring in our relationship with friendships, which can be very deep and intimate? Anyway, again, we're going to spend one, it's split up into two different parts, a Wednesday and a Saturday. The first Wednesday of every month, and then the third Saturday. The Saturday session will happen in the morning, and we'll agree upon a time, either 10 or 11 Eastern Standard Time, and the evening session will happen on a Wednesday. And then we may switch so that open hours are on Wednesdays, one of the months, and the reading review kind of book club is on a Saturday. I think that the work that we do will allow you to understand yourself more deeply. This is about self-care in the manner that I believe that the term was coined, where we're understanding the physical body and taking this time out. The investment is not a lot of money and not really a lot of time, if you think about how much you're on social media, or at least when I think about how much I'm on social media. And I think that the return on your investment is going to carry you through for possibly, I don't want to say a lifetime, but a really long time. So I hope you join us. You do not need to be my patient. In fact, if you're just joining the group, you will not be my patient. You can have your own provider. You can be on hormones or not on hormones. You can be in the beginning stage of understanding this transition from moving from your fertile life. You can have the experience of being a younger person who has medical menopause, maybe somebody who's dealing with PCOS, maybe somebody who's dealing with PMS, chronic PMS, that's been pretty debilitating. There's space here for everyone. And I hope you join us. You can always email me with more questions.